guys, welcome to my channel. As some of you know, I recently got PRK eye surgery. So since the surgery, I've been getting asked a lot of questions just regarding price, the recovery, the procedure itself. So I decided, you know what, let's just knock it out in a video, get through it quicker. So let's get started. So one of the first questions I was asked was, what is PRK eye surgery? And it's kind of like Lasik. Obviously it has its different kind of procedure, but it's basically the same thing. It's mostly used upon patients with high stigmatism or who are either nearsighted or farsighted. So obviously I have really bad astigmatism. I had to get the PRK surgery. I couldn't get Lasik. It just wasn't safe enough for me. Cost wise, it's more expensive to get PRK's eye surgery. It also takes longer to recover. Another question is, which one is safer? Is Lasik safer or PRK? From what I've researched, it seems like PRK is safer, but it's not something that you choose to take. Like, it all depends how your eyes are. So if your eyes aren't that bad, your vision isn't that bad, you can probably get Lasik and go through a faster recovery. But if you have really bad vision, PRK is probably more than likely going to be recommended for you, and it does take a longer recovery. So next question was, how was the procedure? The procedure, it wasn't that bad, to be honest. It was only about 10 to 15 minutes. It didn't take very long. And basically they start off by numbing your eyes, so they don't, put you to sleep or anything. It's just your eyes. So you're awake throughout the whole procedure. You see what they do, but it doesn't hurt you. They use this tool to open up your eye and they start doing their thing. So again, you feel like going in, but it doesn't hurt you. It doesn't bother you. It doesn't feel like you're going to cry your eyes out because your eyes open. Like, you don't feel a thing. And the procedure basically started off with them using this like instrument to kind of scrape your eye. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know the exact medical terminology, but I'm just kind of describing how the procedure went. So they use this little instrument and they kind of scrape your eye. I don't remember what they said they would be removing or whatever. And once they get whatever they're removing off, they put a laser into your eye for about a minute or so. And then after that, they soak your eye, they take off all the excess solution and stuff, and they clean up your eye good. And then afterwards, they put like a contact lens into your eye, which they kind of consider like a bandage, just to kind of help your eyes recovery. And it just helps to not feel very uncomfortable, after the surgery. So it'll kind of help your eyes feel smooth, because I guess after the procedure your eyes can feel really scrapey, really annoying. So that little contact lens just kind of helps that out. Next question was, how was the recovery? The recovery, honestly, it wasn't too bad. It was brutal a few days. So the first 2 days slept my life away, and that's exactly what the doctors want you to do. They don't want you to strain your eyes, so they tell you sleep as much as you can, stay away from, from the sun, stay away from really hot steaming showers, and they tell you to refrain from getting water in your eyes just because your eyes are prone to getting infected. You're not allowed to wear makeup for a week after the procedure. And you are told to wear sunglasses at all times, especially outdoors. So the first couple days, I wore sunglasses basically all day long. And they prescribe certain drops to put in your eyes to kind of help the healing process. So they start you off with a certain number of drops. You wear them, or you use them for a few days after the surgery. And then as time progresses, you slowly start decreasing those drops. And obviously these are prescribed drops. Besides the prescribed drops, they gave me tear drops, and that'll just kind of help whenever my eyes just feel dry and tired, or if I feel like I have something in my eye, it kind of helps it. So it's been about 10 days, and so far so good. First 2 days, again, my eyes were just super tired. I felt like I could just never get enough sleep. So I slept my life away the first 2 days. The following 2 days, I had horrible light sensitivity. I think it lasted about 3 days. So I had to wear sunglasses indoors in any room that had light. So white curtains and anything that was white would just hurt my eyes. They would tear up and it was horrible. So after that light sensitivity phase went away, I did notice like my vision was slowly starting to progress. It's been about 10 or 11 days since the surgery. My vision isn't perfect in both eyes quite yet. It's good in one eye, which is my left eye, and then the right one is super blurry. So if I cover one eye and close my other one, it's really blurry. Let me try the other one. Yeah, so this one's definitely my good eye. The other one's still recovering. I went to my follow-up after 4 days of the surgery. Got that little contact lens removed by the surgeon, or by the doctor. And after that, they just told me to just start decreasing the drops. And honestly, yeah, I haven't really needed the drops as much these last, I want to say 2 days. So I've been doing it every hour. And then obviously the prescribed drops, I do it, I think 3 times a day. And then every week I'll start decreasing those prescribed drops to 2 times and then 1 time and then cut it off completely. So it's definitely a waiting recovery, just because every day you wake up, you experience something different. So yesterday my vision was horrible all day long. Like it was just blurry in both eyes. I felt like I had to stick my face into things to like be able to read them. Today I feel like my vision kind of cleared up a bit, but it's still kind of blurry in one eye, but it'll just take a little bit longer to fully heal. Another question I get is, how is the vision? Obviously I kind of already went through it. My eyesight is still changing, and it'll continue to change as the weeks go by. So soon as I realize like a dramatic change, I'll let you guys know. But for now, it's only in one eye, but they did tell me that I had close to 20/20 vision in one eye. So I'm assuming it's my left eye. The right one is still slacking. So hopefully it'll catch up soon, because it's irritating. It looks like I have, or it feels like I have a contact lens in one eye and not in the other. You know, like it's trippy, like it's annoying. So I'll just be patient and hang on. Another question I get is, does it feel like you have sand in your eyes? And honestly, with the PRK surgery, I didn't experience that. There were times that I felt like just my eyes were super dry. So obviously I would put the teardrops and it helped. Or there were other times that I felt like I had an eyelash in my eye. Teardrops made it go away. Or just sleeping helped it feel better as well. Oh, there was this one day where I actually filed down my nails and some of the dust particles fell in my eye, and oh my god, that felt so painful. Like it felt like I had a legit rock in my eye, like a mini rock. And as many times as I tried squirting my eye with the teardrops, it just wouldn't go away. And finally I just had to like really squeeze my eyes. I didn't rub my eyes. They tell you don't rub your eyes, so I didn't rub my eyes. But I did notice there was like little dust particles, and eventually they just kind of went away. So other than that, yeah, no, I didn't really feel sand in my eyes. But my coworker did get Lasik, and she said that she did feel like a sand-like sensation in her eyes. So I guess both procedures have its different recoveries. She had a lot more light sensitivity than I did. It lasted longer for her. For me, it wasn't too bad. It was only about 2-3 days, and then it went away. And lastly, would I recommend it? Honestly, I feel like I would. It may be a little too soon for me to say, just because my vision is in 20/20 in each eye right now. But from what I've read and what the doctors have told me, it'll take time, it'll get there. You just have to be patient. Obviously, PRK surgery requires a longer recovery, so your vision isn't going to be amazing the first couple weeks. So give it time, it'll slowly start getting better. and I'm excited. To be honest, I have noticed a difference in my vision. Even when I'm doing makeup, like I used to have such a hard time like tweezing my eyebrows because I couldn't really see the individual hairs as good as when I was wearing contacts or my glasses. And now, like at least through one eye, I can see pretty good. So I'm excited about that. We'll just kind of see how things get as the weeks pass by. So almost forgot, I recorded the procedure itself, but excuse just the video, it's not the greatest. I was in the very back of the room, and the monitor was kind of at an angle, so it wasn't that great. So basically, hopefully you just kind of get an idea of what they do to your eye, and again, it hurt and it's not as bad as it looks. So that wraps it up. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I may have not touched a certain question that you wanted to know, so let me know, comment below, I'll answer it. But don't forget to like and subscribe because I will be posting my closet tour video very soon. I've been delaying it just because I'm such a perfectionist, and I was trying to get the room completely perfect before I make the video, but I realized I'm just constantly changing things, and you know what, like I'll just make the video now. If I change something, it'll just be another excuse for me to make a, update video or whatever. So make sure to subscribe so you can be the first one to watch it. Hopefully it's amazing. I'm excited to show you guys. And my family members have already told me I have a problem, so you can only imagine what I have in my closet. So thank you guys.